The bottom of Africa.
Obviously a tremendous capacity for wickedness of one man towards another man, but there's more there than just that.
Yeah, I mean like adaptation, huh? Where you put your head and where you lay down at night is your home, so you try to build your little nest around that area wherever it may be. And I think you mentioned that you've seen that too, but other places I've been, in other refugee camps, people set up little tea shops just to make some money, or they, set up a little place to sell something.
It is a stressful situation, but you can manage the stress because you are surrounded with really great people, and they support you, and you see smile on their faces, and they appreciate job what you are doing, and you feel yourself so important, and you feel yourself needed, and it is such a nice feeling, right? Yeah. It is such a nice feeling.
Yes, there is this dichotomy between the complex view of Darfur, which even sees it as a civil war rather than a genocide, and this is a genocide, kids are being burned, it's got to be stopped. And they're not entirely different, and the difference between them is actually more just that our brains have trouble, calculating all the complexity of it. I don't want it to seem like, there is one world in which this is actually good and evil and one world in which it's actually complicated. It's both. And it's just a limitation of our own ability to get our head around the problem that we tend to oscillate between the two. But if we were there, and if even one of the nearly 500,000 of people who had died right in front of us, we'd have no problem seeing that whatever its complexities, it is an issue of vast humanitarian consequence that we have to be passionate about.
It's very complex, trying to distinguish, first of all, black African Muslims who are Arabs. The blending of the hues of the skin in that region of the world make it difficult sometimes to distinguish who is pro-government, who is Khartoum, and who is Darfur. And that's a minor little detail, but there are many actors involved. It's not black and white. Both have committed what we could probably call atrocities. Certainly you call it atrocities from the side of the Sudanese government. But the rebels, supposedly fighting for their people, have also committed atrocities.
I left Sudan and taken my place as one of the leaders or political leaders of SLM. And of course, we are completely convinced that unless this regime has been thrown down, we can't be in Sudan totally.
Well, I've been here 1 week and I don't have all the answers yet.
I think, especially as a part of the UN, we've been getting closer to an agreement where we might be able to get some peacekeeping forces in to the Darfur area. And certainly we've seen pressure put on Sudan, and actually Sudan in a sense, backing down from some of its prior positions. So I'm hopeful that with a little bit more push, we might be able to stabilize the area and maybe eventually get these people back to their homes.
I haven't the first fucking clue how to solve that situation. So that that nixes that question.